My name is Zahira binti Ahmad Syafi'i, and this is my friend.
I'm Nabilah binti Mazlan.
We are from ED 260-5A. And today we are making this video because we want to make a video reflection on what we have learned in SCE 551 class. Nabilah, can you tell me what is SCE 551 class is all about?
SCE 551 is a school science and it review in detail the science curriculum. It's also specified the Malaysian curriculum for the secondary school.
Oh yeah, correct Nabila. I forgot to tell you, our instructor's name is Madam Norizan binti Ibrahim. Therefore, we want to take this opportunity to thanks to our instructor, Madam Norizan, for teaching and guiding us along these 14 weeks of class, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Madam. Oh yeah, Nabila, if you still remember, in SCE 551 class, is always emphasize on the various components of the curriculum, such as the philosophy, the goals, and also the objective, right?
Yes. We also have learned about the thematic concept from the various perspective, like the learning outcome, key scientific concept, suggested learning activities,
Yes.
and also assessment.
Yeah, correct, Nabila.
For the week one, we have also learned about the Malaysian Education Blueprint, which include the 5 system aspiration like quality, unity, and equality.
Yes.
Next, we also learn about the PISA and teams. And also, we have learned about the 21st century learning skill like collaboration, communication skill. Okay.
And critical thinking skill,
Yes.
and many more, right?
Yeah.
Yes. In the second week of the class, we have learned National about Philosophy of Education, which includes the 5 elements of the curriculum, Nabila. And the first element is the aims or the objective, the contents, the evaluation, the teaching methods, and the teaching and learning activities in the class.
Alright, for the third week, we have also learned about the 21st century literacy, which include the 4 C's. The first C is creative, collaborative, critical thinking, and citizenship.
Yes, Nabila.
Yes.
And at week 4, we have learned about scientific attitudes and noble value, which include being honest and accurate in recording data, being interest towards the environment, all about the moral values in life. We have learned in week 4. Yes, that's it.
Alright, for the week 5, we have learned about the teaching methods and technique. It's include about the process of engaging student in class, process of interacting, and the basic concept of teaching.
Yes, correct, Nabila. I also remember that. And in week 6, if you still remember, Madam has explained us and show us the example of how to conduct or to do the weekly presentation. And before that also, Madam has made a presentation on her own slide, and it's guide us about the how to do our own weekly presentation. Yes, correct. And she also has mentioned in detail of what have to do and includes the content in the weekly presentation, right?
Yes.
Yes. Right. Alright, starting on week 7, we have started to conduct our 4 assessment, which starting by the weekly presentation. And if you still remember, weekly presentation is divided into 6 group.
We also need to present the different topics.
Alright. For the first group, they present on the upper secondary form 4, and the second group, which is my group, our group, have presented on the upper secondary form 5. Okay, these two group have presented about the critical examination of the general science subject for form 4 and form 5. And for the third group, they have to present about the implementation of assessment for upper secondary school, form 4 and form 5, but in the general science subject. Yeah, that's it. And for the fourth group, they have present on upper secondary form 4, but in pure science subject, which they choose physics subject. And for the fifth group, they also present on upper secondary, but in form 5, but the topic chosen is the biology subject. And the sixth group, which is the last group, they present on the implementation of assessment in upper secondary subject, which is form 4 and form 5. But they present on the physics. Yes, physics subject, correct. That's it. And if you still remember, this assignment contains two parts, which is the first part, the presentation, and the second part
is the report.
Yes, the written report. And this assessment is very awesome because we have learned everything in the class.
We also have analysed the general science and the pure science, which has include the syllabus, learning outcome, misconception, and the topic.
Yes, exactly. And also the curriculum specification in the science textbook.
Okay.
Yes.
We also have learned and know about the suitable assessment of the particular topic and the activities that suitable
To be done when conducting teaching and learning process in school, right? Yes, that's it for the weekly presentation. I think in the conclusion, to the summary of this assignment, this assessment is a very benefit for us, for the educators, for the future teachers like us, which it's emphasize all the things that we have mentioned just now. And from that assignment also, we have learned, we have gained lots of soft skills, right? Like the communication skill, how to be in front of the class, and the leadership skills, and creativity, critical thinking skill, and many more, right? Do you want to add something?
We also have increase our confidence level.
Yes, that's
by
correct.
presenting in the class, and we also can get something through the 21st century learning skill.
Yes, correct. That's it for the weekly presentation.
Our next assessment is lesson book production.
Yes.
Okay, in this assessment, we have divided into 6 groups. Okay, every group must produce one lesson book.
Yes.
Which include the notes and the exercise.
Alright. And each group members in the group have to selected one topic in the pure or general science subject, from 1 until form 5 subject. And for example, our group has choose the reproduction topic, and the rest also have choose about sun and earth, right? The world through science, and space explorations, and many more. And once we have chosen one topic in the subject, we have each group members have to make notes and also exercise. Yes, correct. And once the group members have done doing the notes and exercise, they have to compile, right? They have to combine and make it as a one lesson book, right? Yes. And through this assignment, do you think what we have gained from this assignment, Bella?
Okay, I think we can learn about the learning skill, critical thinking, communication skill, and how to be a good teacher and how to produce good notes and good exercise to our future student.
Yes, besides that, we also learn on how to be a creative person, right?
Yeah.
Because we want to produce one creative lesson book which is also informative, which make the lesson become more interactive, right?
Yeah.
So this is all the soft skills that we gain through this assignment.
Yeah.
So I think this assignment is better and should be done in SCE 551 class later, since this is have give lots of benefits, right?
Yes.
Yes, and also this assignment apa apa and also this assignment can make us learn to become an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Yes, they include the entrepreneurship when
we
yes
publish or
Yes.
produce a good or creative lesson books,
Yes.
which we can supply or can
Alright,
sell.
our third assignment is misconception assignment. This assignment also divided into 6 groups.
Yeah.
And this assignment consists of 2 parts. The first part is the presentation and the second part is
The written report.
Yes, correct. And the first thing we have to do in this assignment is we have to work in group and choose or identify one misconception in chemistry, physics or biology subject. But for our group, we choose chemistry subject and we choose the state and changes of matter in the topic of matter in the chemistry form 4 subject.
Yeah.
There are some misconception in that topic and we identify and we make a literature search. We review the previous study about this misconception.
Yes. Next is the written report. Okay, each group must have 3 article at least for supported their misconception. Okay, this article they need to include it in their report and they need to cite it and submit it with their written report.
Yes, correct. And the other group also have made on SAM bases, sun and earth, galaxies and many more.
Yeah.
Alright, and that is the first part of this assignment. And the second part is we have to make a production. We have to produce one product which can reduce or eliminate the misconception. For our group, we have made interactive, interactive comic book,
Yeah.
which is we think that by learning using the comic book, the student will become more interactive and fun in learning that topic.
Yeah.
Therefore, their misconception can be
Decrease.
yes. Alright, that is our group part, which is we made the comic book. And the other group also have many creative products, such as they make Wheel of Fortune games.
Prototype of Sun and Galaxy.
Yes.
Brochure.
Yes, and also the snake and ladder game, right?
Yes.
Yes, and the last group make the application. Yes,
Yeah.
application to solve the physics problem. And I think all the product that they have made made the lesson become interactive, and there should be a thumbs up, right? Yes, and through this assignment also, we have creative thinking, because in order to solve the misconception, we should become more creative, right, Nabilah?
Yeah. Besides that, we also have increased our critical thinking and our teamwork.
Yes, collaborative skills, right? Yes, through this assignment. So I think overall this assignment is very good to keep up, and this assignment have give us many advantages and explore more knowledge through this assignment. Alright, that's it. Alright, we think that's all that we have learned through this SCE 551 class. In overall, to sum up for this class, we think we have increased our knowledge, right? Through this class, and we also gain more soft skills through this class.
Like collaborative skills, critical thinking, and problem solving.
Yes, and communication skill, entrepreneurship skill, partnership skill, leadership skills, and also the ethics and moral through this class. So I think this class is very give a good impact to our life as a Faculty of Education Science students, right? Yes. So we take this opportunity to thanks to again to Madam Norizan Ibrahim as our instructor, and to all my classmates and friends for always guiding
and help us through this semester.
Yes, and thank you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.